Hello students, welcome back to OrganiChemVerse. Today I'm back with one more tricky question for IIT-JEE advanced level. The reaction is happening with styrene and chloroform, which is mixed with aqueous NaOH and tetrabutylammonium chloride. What is the function of this tetrabutylammonium chloride is given in the bracket as it is a phase transfer catalyst, popularly known as PTC. So what is this phase transfer catalyst? It facilitates the reaction between immiscible phases. What exactly it means? You know that styrene is an organic molecule and so is the chloroform. But we have aqueous NaOH. So when aqueous NaOH is added to this reaction medium, it will form immiscible layer because this is aqueous. What about this one? This is the organic layer. They're not mixing with each other. Because of this, the reaction will not take place. In that case, what we do is we add phase transfer catalyst like tetrabutyl ammonium chloride. The tetrabutyl ammonium chloride is having organic part like this and ionic part due to the ammonium chloride. So this is soluble in aqueous layer as well as organic layer. Because of this, it transfers these hydroxide ion from aqueous to organic layer. The reaction will take place. Since it will not get involved in the reaction, but it enhances the rate of the reaction, we call this as a catalyst. Now let's learn what is the actual reaction taking place in the reaction mixture. So we have three reactants here, styrene, chloroform and aqueous NaOH. So which of the two reactants will react first? When chloroform reacts with the NaOH, it's going to form a carbene. So what is a carbene? Carbene is a reaction intermediate formed during the course of the reaction and it is highly reactive. So how that will be formed? So the OH minus will abstract this proton and it will form the carbene ion. Why this carbene ion is formed? Because the carbon is attached to 3 chlorine atoms and they are electronegative in nature. Therefore, they stabilize this carbene ion. Ultimately, what happens when this OH minus and H goes as water? What about this Na plus? That will be balanced by the counter ion chloride. That means what? The chlorine is taking away the bonding electrons and it is going to form a carbene. This is a divalent carbon and it is having 2 electrons around it and we call this reaction intermediate as carbene. Carbenes are electron deficient. Many students assume that okay, there is a lone pair, that means it is acting as a nucleophile or electron rich. No, that is not correct. Just count the number of electrons here. 2, 4, 6. So it is deficient of 2 electrons to octet configuration. That means it is acting as an electrophile. Although it is neutral. Why is it neutral? From the same carbon, you remove first H plus and then you remove Cl minus. So that means a cation and anion removed from the same carbon. That means what? It's going to be neutral. So carbene is a divalent, neutral and electrophilic reaction intermediate. Now, how this carbene is going to react with the styrene. So what is the structure of styrene? From the options also you can make out that styrene will have benzene ring and there are 2 carbons. So nothing but it's going to be a phenyl ethene. The common name is styrene. That's why it's important to know the common names as well as UPAC names for the molecule. This styrene is going to react with the carbene reaction intermediate. How does that happen? This is electron rich and this is electron deficient and it's going to cyclize over here. So you can see that one electron goes here and forms bond here. The other electron goes here and it forms bond over here. So you are going to get a 3-membered cyclic structure like this. On this carbon, the chlorines will be there. They can't just move to the other carbon. They are on the same carbon, nothing but it is a geminal dihalo compound. And where is this as a final product? So this cannot be it because we don't have a cyclic and there is only monochloro not possible. And look at this, it's a three-membered and it's a geminal dihalo compound. So the correct option is option 3. So this is also not possible because this happens in one step, concerted mechanism. The chlorine cannot go to the other atoms in the molecule. That's why the only answer here is as given in option 3. So if you want more information on carbenes, comment carbene in the comment section. I'm going to make an exclusive video on carbenes which will help for your exam. Thank you for watching this video and don't forget to subscribe the channel.